guys, welcome back to another video where today we are in Rainbow Friends Concept. So this is going to be the first game of a few that we're going to play because we're going to have a look through at which version of white is going to be the most suited to Rainbow Friends. Now I say that because basically I want to get you guys involved to know what you also think, which white is actually the best suited for Rainbow Friends. So clearly this map or this whole game has had a massive change. So you can see we've got graveyards, which actually has one of them with something sticking out of it. That is someone's hand. Is it creepy? Yes. Is it something you want to move away from? Also, yes. This kind of spooky update for Halloween is really cool, which actually reminds me, we need to kind of dress up ready for Halloween. So maybe you guys will see me look a little bit different in the next few coming days. But clearly, we'll do something fun on Halloween as well, just to kind of celebrate it, because it'd be super cool to do stuff on Halloween. Now, to start off, we have got this version of white in this game, which is why we've started here, which is this particular creature. So we have looked at this one in the past before. It looks like it kind of relates to black. And on this particular model, these two look like with the heads put together, they make the kind of yin and yang, which is like the good and evil kind of concept, which is really cool. And this guy here is jumping because he's stuck inside the border. Sorry, he can't help. What? That person tried to help, but they died. But yeah, clearly we've got those two. And then we've got in this game the kind of white Whitsom game you had to complete, which is grey, which is clearly much taller. I thought he was, but the fact we now got him next to us, we can see he's physically taller. And obviously he's got a jump scare, so it'd be rude not to do it. So let's give it a go. Clearly, that is a loud noise. I have turned the volume down because it's got some spooky Halloween music on at the moment, which I don't really want to pick up on, so I've turned it down. But the fact we could hear that so loudly and clearly really puts in perspective to how loud this jump scare is on this particular model. Now, I'm just going to bring us outside. Clearly, face plant my head against the wall because I'm too tall to go through the door and we can't crouch. So, zoop, just like that, we made it through the door. This is a really good environment. I think this white suits this kind of spooky and creepy environment. It just works really well. My thoughts on this particular version of the character is, well, I like the idea. I love the concept. That's what this game is. Clearly, it says up there Rainbow Friends Concepts. I really like this kind of concept of this version of white, and it works really well because I like the idea that black and white are maybe related somehow, or they were together, and then when they changed into white, obviously we've got this version which is kind of positive, and then you have the kind of black, which is the counterpart of white. Together, they kind of neutral each other out. That's, I think, kind of sums up this version of the character in this game, and I think it means we should head over to the next one. So we moved on to the next game, and clearly this is one we have played before. You may recognize this one here. It's called Rainbow Friends RP, but no accurate. And of course, the first thing we need to do when we get into this game is head down to the roleplay and set our name to Meow. And clearly that will make us exactly who we are in the game, which is kind of a cat. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're here to check out what white looks like. Now, I can clearly see this has had a makeover for Halloween as well. I'm just going to rate this one as well. The last one we had was pretty cool, and this one really is suited. Like, it looks really spooky, and it's pretty cool. I don't think there's any kind of versions of Halloween models. I could be wrong. I mean, I can see white is here, which is one we're going to explore in a second, but I think there might be a new character for the Halloween that we've not seen. So I'm just going to very quickly head down the corridor and see exactly who it could be. So this is one we got Melted Blue fan made, and it looks very creepy. I don't know. Oh, I've somehow managed to unlock it in the past. So we've got this scary looking pumpkin blue. I think that's what we're going to go with. He's lost half his body, and clearly he's looking a bit menacing or confused. I really don't know. He just looks a bit strange. But this is very clearly blue in a pumpkin form, ready for, well, you know, Halloween. So he's obviously in the spirit. Not by choice though. So what we're going to do is head out here and continue down back to white, because this is the character we want to check out. So still heading down here, we will see white just here, which is where we're going to head over to. So if we just run through here, hopefully I've unlocked him, run into the door. Oh dear, it's not letting me through. Run through the door again, and it's stuck because clearly this person can't get out and I can't get in. No! So this might mean we may need to move to a different server if we can't get through. So, wow, we've got to avoid all these people. And if I try and run into it now, yes, look at this. So this is white. So I think what we're going to do is teleport to the main map. It seems most suited to get an idea of how the characters would be in Rainbow Friends Chapter 1. So as you can see, as we're standing still, white kind of has some kind of groovy looking dance at the moment, and Lime is jump scaring us. This moving along, what would you guys guys say? Now, if you saw this in the game, would you say this is better suited than the last model? My opinion on this is yes. At the moment, out of the two, I think this one's more suited to be in the game, clearly just because of the shape, and it's more traditional to a bit like blue, but it's strange. It kind of is a bit creepy that the eyes are kind of part of the hand, which, as you can see very closely as my camera keeps hitting the wall, it's quite spooky. Now, if it has a jump scare on this version of the game, I need to try and do what I do normally and button mash to try and get it to do something. But I can't promise we're going to get anywhere because it doesn't want to play ball. No, end result is I can't get this dancing white to, jump scare. Unless this is the jump scare, it's just stuck doing it all the time, which wouldn't surprise me, and it could be possible. But this is a version of white in this version of the game. What do you guys think? What would you rate it out of 10 if it should be a actual Rainbow Friends character? Let me know in the comments below. So we've entered the final game, which is Customized Rainbow Friends RP. Now, this is one we have played recently. You guys will probably recognize this because of the characters that we can see and the layout. It's now quite iconic. And just down here, what we have is a bunch of other characters that you would have seen. But more importantly, there is one just over here, which is white. Now, before we unlock him, what I want to do is show you how to unlock him. By that, I mean, before we actually become him, I want to show you how to unlock him so you guys can become white as well. And then what we'll do at that point is we will then judge how we think this character suits Rainbow Friends. So what we're going to do is just head through here to the corridor, smash your way through super fast like you're Sonic, and at this point you can avoid all the people and you want to look for some bamboo. That's right, so through here you will find some just behind this curtain. You will see it just here. This is the bamboo piece you need to run into, and then once you do that and tickle yourself with it, it will then unlock you white. So with that being said, we've now unlocked white, so let's go and be him. So we've just respawned, and what we want to do is head down here past green with his long arms and just head down to the more section where we've got white, which is just tucked away here. Now before we actually become white, look at this one. I really like this because this is purely just a kind of space that's not been filled yet. So what I've been told is there is a morph to go in here, but we haven't got it unlocked yet. So what he has done, as in the developer, is he's just put the Roblox kind of work in progress or maintenance man, kind of just doing what he needs to do, fixing the floor because that's a horrible big hole where one of them has escapes, and so he needs to fix it before they bring him back in. And obviously at that point, that's when we can be him. Now, we don't know which one's escaped yet, so for now, it's just a bit of a mystery, but let's head into White's cage, poof, like this, and as you can see, he sat there a bit like a bear. Now, I don't know if you guys agree or not. Obviously, he's a bit of a sharp-toothed, angry-looking bear, but if we yes. Now we are white. This one is very well detailed. Now, the actual animations are smooth. The actual figure of it is very suited to Rainbow Friends, in my opinion. And now we're actually in the map for Rainbow Friends. We can get an idea of what he would be like. Now, I can see straight away he's fairly tall. I don't know if he'll be taller than green, but he does seem quite tall. And to get through the doors, he kind of has to hit his head, which, you know, will give him a sore head after a while. But I do like the fact that when you stop moving, you've got this kind of idle position, which gives you this idea. And I've just got kidnapped by Orange. How rude! In fact, I think he's trying to do it again while we're chatting. So let's just keep moving. And we're now scooting down here. So as you can see, clearly we are coming down. This is pretty cool. I really like the idea of this character being the white. This, to me, is the closest version of a Rainbow Friends in white that we could get into the game for the meantime. Now, what I will say straight off the bat is it's very similar to black. Now, what we'll do is I'm going to head back to the entrance, just through here and up the steps like that. Look at the way he goes up some stairs. Those legs were flailing like mad. And as we're basically there, we can very quickly see black in comparison to white. Let's just get round blue. And then black is just here. So what we will do is just walk past this person here and this person who is clearly, I think this is the one that was after me. Bye! So what we got is black through here, and I can see straight away that black is actually taller. But look, the mouth are very similar. Body structures are quite similar. Or even better yet, someone has actually become black, which is really super helpful for our comparison here, because straight away I can see we are much, much smaller than black at the moment, and our arms are shorter, and so is our legs. In fact, the only thing that's much bigger is our stomach and belly, which gives us oh, you died. Why you die? Which, yeah, gives us more of that panda look, which is super cool. So guys, what do you think of this particular version of white? Do you think this is more suited than the other two we looked at? Or do you think one of the other ones are better? What I think at this point in time is for you guys to let me know in the comments below which one you think is most suited and which one you think would be better in the game. Now, this one does not have a jump scare. Only one of them has had a jump scare so far, but I don't know if this one's going to be very similar to what Black's got. Maybe it's just going to be basically the same as Black, or it might be like some of the other ones where it just kind of bonks you around the head. For now, we won't know because there isn't one. So I would normally go into theory time at this point, but I'm having a look through the theories and we haven't got anything that's kind of new or different. So I need to wait until the next video to hopefully we can put some more theories in, because I absolutely love putting your guys' theories in and kind of working off them, because it gives us a great idea of what we think what the game may evolve into. So for now, there's no theory time, but hopefully there'll be some more in the next video. So if you liked the video, obviously give it a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already because it's super appreciated, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!